Speak Up English, the key to success.
Hey, Emma. You ever notice how some English words just pop up all the time, like in every sentence?
Laughs, yeah, totally. Words like good, bad, happy, the basics, right?
Exactly. But, I wonder if everyone actually knows what they mean. Like, we use good for everything.
Oh, for sure. Good can mean so many things. It could be something that's decent or something that's really awesome. It's all about context.
And then there's bad. We throw that around a lot, but it can mean anything from not great to really terrible.
Yep. It's kind of funny when you think about it. Even happy has layers, like you can be a little happy, super happy, or just content.
So true. And don't even get me started on sad. People use it when they're just a bit down, but it can also mean really upset.
Yeah, English is wild like that. Basic words, but they carry a lot of meaning. It's like they're simple, but not really, you know.
Totally. And that's why they're so important to learn when you're starting out. They're the building blocks of everything else.
Right. And the cool thing is, once you've got those basics down, you can mix them up and get creative with your sentences.
Oh, like how you can say good morning to start the day off on a positive note or good luck when someone's got a big thing coming up?
Exactly. Or even when you say bad news, it sets the tone for something not so great, but it doesn't have to be super serious.
Yeah, like, bad hair day is not the end of the world, but it still kinda stinks.
True. And then there's happy hour. It's not just about being happy, it's also a time for relaxing and having fun after work.
Totally. And sad song, those can be kinda nice, even though they're supposed to be sad.
Right. They can actually make you feel better, weirdly enough. So, see. These basic words are way more flexible than people think.
They really are. And once you start using them in different ways, your English just gets better and better.
Exactly. It's all about practice and getting comfortable with the words. Before you know it, you'll be using them like a pro.
And speaking of practice, I guess the more you use these words, the easier it gets to remember them, right?
Oh, definitely. Repetition is key. The more you hear and use them, the more natural they feel. It's like muscle memory, but for your brain.
That makes sense. So, what do you think is the best way to practice? Like, just chatting with people?
Yeah, chatting's great. But you can also practice by reading, watching movies, or even just repeating phrases out loud. The more you expose yourself to the language, the better.
I love watching movies with subtitles. It's like a double practice reading and listening at the same time.
That's perfect. And don't be afraid to mimic what you hear. Copying native speakers helps with pronunciation and intonation, too.
Smirking so, basically, I can watch my favorite shows and call it studying?
Yep. Just don't forget to actually pay attention to the words and how they're used.
I think I can manage that. And maybe even try out some new words in my next conversation.
That's the spirit. Keep practicing, and soon enough, you'll be using those basic words like they're second nature.
Thanks, Emma. You've got me motivated to keep at it.
Anytime, Alex. You've got this. Just keep practicing and having fun with it.
You know, I'm actually excited to start using these new words. It's like adding tools to my English toolkit.
That's a great way to look at it. The more words you know, the more ways you can express yourself. And that's what language is all about, communication.
Yeah, and it's not just about sounding smart or anything. It's about being able to share your thoughts and connect with others.
Exactly. It's about making those connections and being understood. And the more you practice, the more confident you'll become in doing that.
I guess it's all about baby steps, right? Starting with basic words and building up from there.
You got it. Every little step counts. And before you know it, those basic words will turn into more complex sentences, and you'll be having full-on conversations without even thinking about it.
That sounds pretty awesome. Thanks for all the tips, Emma. I feel way more confident about this now.
I'm glad to hear that, Alex. Just keep going and remember, it's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn and get better.
I'll keep that in mind. And next time we chat, I'm gonna impress you with all the new words I've learned.
I'm looking forward to it. We'll keep each other on our toes.
Deal. Thanks again, Emma. You've been a huge help.
Anytime, Alex. We're in this together. Let's keep learning and growing.